Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Sunday, the 10th of April, 2022. Just after 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm sitting here in the Sam's Club parking lot. I just made it in time to get gas. They close at 7. So, 14 gallons, $52. Gas was $3.73.9 a gallon. Right now it is 69 degrees Fahrenheit out there. You may hear some traffic because we're right alongside the highway. Humidity is at 46%. It'll be 21 degrees Celsius. So, sort of just kind of checking in. This phone's been giving me fits on charging. It either slow charges or it will charge to a certain point and then stop, and I have to replug it in, and I've cleaned the little thing where, the little port where it goes in. I don't know. Just a bit aggravating. I have that problem with this phone, which is the one I use primarily to do all my YouTube. And then this one is it's super slow. So, I'm going to have to come up with a couple $100, I guess, and buy new phones. Yuck. Well, maybe next month or the month after that, when things kind of calm down. But not really a whole lot to talk about, I don't think. I mean, you never know with me, but the past 2 days, the past 2 days, starting Friday evening for that matter, just going through boxes and going through boxes and going through boxes, and I think for every 3 boxes, I get a big box of trash or a big bag of trash. So that's good. Sometimes I just consolidate, like, I did a video the other night, what's in the box, and there were 3 plastic eggs in the container, and I had the container as well. So that's just taking up space. Take the eggs out, put them in the box with the art supplies, and get rid of the container. So, stuff like that. I've always been lax on throwing boxes away, because you never know when you're going to have to, return something, or if the box will come in handy for something else. So, I have all kinds of packing materials that I've gotten rid of, and you're going through, and it's like, when did I have a Sony scanner? Oh man, that had to be 10 years ago. Why do I still have all the paperwork on it? So, stuff like that. Old CDs, like, I had a stack of AOL discs, probably like that, Now, I was kind of like, do I want to get rid of these? I don't know, because I use them sometimes for mobiles, or wind catcher, sunlight catchers, and stuff like that. CDs are cheap, so I got rid of a lot of those. Just little stuff, and then sitting there going through little boxes and whatnot. And, I've got all these little boxes of screws, or screws, nails, whatever, and they're mixed up. They got pennies and nickels and dimes in there, and actual trash or whatever, rusty razor blades, old fish hooks. So go through it, You know, get rid of the trash and consolidate the other stuff. You know, I've got this one can, a piggy bank can. It's got to weigh 15 pounds. I could barely pick it up with one hand. So I showed, actually, I found that last night in that box that I went through in the video. I hope I got that on the video. But the camera shut off on me. But anyway, I've been going through. I had that sitting on the desk today as I was going through other stuff and finding, more little boxes and trays that have coins in them, because you have a tray sitting on your desk or on your dresser or whatever. You come home, you empty your pockets, all the change goes in there. It might be a bobby pin or a safety pin, or a little cap to an air valve. Just all kinds of flotsam that ends up in your tray, and then that gets dumped into another box, or the tray gets slipped down into the drawer to get it out of sight for whatever reason, and then you move and it gets packed up, and that's the way it is. So anyway, been doing a lot of that, finding a lot of little figurines and little tchotchkes that I had at the original Chamber of Chaos. I had a full room that was just my computer room, library, art center. I had it. I don't know what, 7 bookshelves, loaded with books, and in the front of the books there were little tchotchkes, little Matchbox cars, or little critters or whatever. So most of that got packed up, and I haven't really gone through most of the stuff that I'm going through now. I haven't looked at it in 2 years, almost 3. So yeah, it is what it is, right? But yeah, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all that little stuff. Some of it I've been tossing. It's old and looks wore out. Some of it is still too cool to get rid of. Don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but find it a home, even if it's just in a little box that goes in with a bunch of other boxes for now. And hopefully I'll remember it where they are, 6 months down the road, when I have my shelves a little more organized or whatever, and can be pulling stuff out. So yeah, just, and there's other stuff, like just, I don't know, don't even bring it back to my room. This goes out, either put it on the trash or put it out on the back of the truck, and somebody will take it, and people take it. I've got the hitch rack on the back of the brat buggy, and just go out and put stuff out there. I've had it loaded up with lamps, knickknacks, all kinds of odds and ends, and it's like, put it out there, and if it doesn't disappear in a day or so, then I'll take it to the dumpster. But it all disappears. So I haven't had to take one thing that I put on the back of the truck to the dumpster, or my brother hasn't, for that matter. Actually, he's been a huge help bringing me the boxes and then getting rid of the trash. Of course, he wants the front room empty so he can move in. He's got a vested interest in it. Excuse me. So anyway, we'll get it done. I talked to my son today. I really need to get my loft storage. We're building basically a single bed over my queen bed, but we're building it out of wood, out of lumber. And but we bought a regular twin loft bed, which for $60 there was a lot of lumber in there, and it's got 4 nice drawers or 5 drawers. So that'll be at one end, but we need it longer to go over the queen because a twin is only 70 inches long, I think, and a queen is 80. So there's almost a foot difference there. So we'll be doing making it a little bit longer, and we're using heavier wood, and it'll be nice and sturdy. My son said, he swears I got a ton of stuff to put up there, but I really don't. And most of the tubs I'm going to have up there are going to be light. So we're light, or not light, but not heavy either, because I can't be moving stuff that's super heavy. So, and I'm still unsure about what I'm doing with my bed, my actual bed. Excuse me. I've got a queen size adjustable where the head goes up and the feet go up, but I don't use it. I don't use it as an adjustable bed. If you put the head up, it slides down off the foot. Even though it's got a little rail down there, the mattress just kind of like jumps over that little rail and slides on down. So, and if you put the feet up, it does the other way. So, although I've got a wall there now to catch it, that might make a difference. But again, I don't really use it. So, thinking about getting rid of that and getting a metal bed queen set up off of Amazon. They're like $110 or something. So, and that's up high enough that I can get stuff underneath of it. Might be the way to go. It'll give me room for 3 or 4 more of the sport trucks. Excuse me. That I use to keep like camping supplies in and stuff like that. And it can be just pulled right out and thrown on the rack on the back of the brat buggy, or in the back of the brat buggy, or in here. Stuff like extra tarps and a tent and compressed blankets and pillows and just stuff like that. So stuff that I don't normally carry in either vehicle. Like each of my vehicles are set up. This one's I've got fresh water, I've got a stove, I've got most of my cooking utensils. I actually have to go through and see what all I have, and then go through the food and get rid of some of that, because it's been a year or so since I checked it. It may not be past its use by date, but weather down here rusts. There you go. It's a hard one to get out. It rusts cans. So, got to go through them and get rid of them. But, I'm not tired. Actually got almost 14 hours sleep last night. Or this morning, or whatever. Because I could not keep my eyes open. Going on about 4 o'clock, 4:30-ish, I think. 4 o'clock I started nodding out. At 4:30 I realized I had no idea what was going on my on my screen. So I shut everything down and went to bed, and then didn't get up until 2. So, that's what, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 hours. So, anyway. Don't know what's happening this week. The kids have a short week. Actually, they get out of school for Friday and Monday, but Mom and Dad are headed to South Florida to a friend's place. So they're leaving a day early and they're getting back a day late. So, I'm only going to be driving 3 days. I don't know if I'm going to be going over to stay at their house for a bit. Still up in the air on the teenager, what's going on with him. So, cross that bridge when we get to it. But same with, like right now, my son, I was talking with my son about getting the loft and whatnot built, but he's got a lot on his plate too. So, he's been working on totally redoing his kitchen. He says he's down to, like they're putting the pulls on today, and putting plates back in where they belong, and yada yada yada. So, but then it's like he found a chandelier. Just kind of comes down and it curves up. It's got 6 or 8 curves on it, and it reminded him of one that I had made for the haunted house, which I had copied from somebody else. But I took and put skulls down on top of it, and then ran bones around the arms, molded bones with paper mache, and then little red flickering bulbs. One I just did skulls and lots of cobwebs. I think there may have been some spiders and stuff like that on there too, but so they're rather, they're kind of easy, but he was like, he wants to build one of them. That's a cool sounding truck, huh? But he's like, I don't have any time. It's like, yeah, you do. You'll find time. It's easy enough, especially if you have the foam skulls. You get them drilled out. It takes you 20 minutes, and it's just popping stuff on and painting and whatever. So I told him you'd be surprised how quick the project gets done. It's not like it's not like you're redoing your kitchen or helping your old man, organize his chaos. So, what are we getting here? I can't even see. Right on 18 minutes. This is going to take a couple hours to upload. I guarantee that. So, I guess that's about it for now, folks. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all.